I mean, we're gonna have our robot on our hands in a few years anyway. Not a few years, but in the future anyways. Fighting the robots because we keep feeding them information. All of these AI machines is tracking where we go, what we think, what we do. I mean, we got people on here having sex in Chat GPT. I heard that in my DMs earlier today, or read that in my DMs. Shout out to you who posted on their story. We've got people using Chat GPT as a therapist instead of going to therapy. We've got humans forming bonds and relationships with machines and not forming bonds and relationships with people. Drinking is down. That's great and that's safe. But that also tells me social interactions are down. Guys from 18 to their early 30s are having less sex. It tells me social interaction is down. That's not good. We're people. We're not machines. We thrive off of human interaction. We are our best selves with human interaction. Just think about this. We had a better social environment when we didn't have social media, when you couldn't just say some wild stuff and hide behind your keyboard, hide behind your phone. People had to talk. You had to get punched in the face. You had to get laughed at. You had to get embarrassed. You had to be cool. You had to know what you're talking about because there were checks and balances. But when there's no checks, there's no balance. But if there's too many checks, and I'm talking about the too many checks, we lose our balance because that weight of them checks, boom, all the way down here, and we up here, just in there, searching, looking, like what is going on here? Well, checks are holding us down. The money's holding us down. The billionaires are holding us down. And they create this idea that, hey, if you work hard, you come up with a great idea, you get people to invest in it, you bust your ass, you too can get this check. So we're on this in this rat race, chasing the checks, chasing the checks, chasing the checks. And we become unbalanced. We don't work together. We work against each other. We want to be the people who we don't like, or we like these people who, in all accounts, I'm sorry. I don't know if there's a billion. I don't know if there's like a true billionaire who's a great human being at heart. It is hard to end up with that much money and that much net worth, yours personally, without knowingly marginalizing people. Capitalism at its core is an oppressive economic structure. I'm not saying we should get rid of capitalism. No, I like capitalism. It breeds innovation. But when we have only a few corporations, mega corporations, machines at the top of every industry, it's not really capitalist. It looks like it's capitalism. It looks like you have an opportunity. But the second you get some motion, economies of scale. They're either going to buy you out or they're going to suppress you. They're going to step on you. And that's not free market. It's not. That's not letting the market dictate. I've listened to some conservative pundits who are praising what's happened to Jimmy Kimmel. Is that letting the market dictate? Is that freedom of speech? Is that small government? Not to me. Sounds like big government. Honestly, what this administration is doing is nothing like the true conservative movement that I grew up watching. I'm a moderate. Some people think I lean right, others think I lean left. I'm pretty moderate. But what's going on right now, really on both sides, it's just not great for the American people. We've got to meet up in the middle somewhere. But the last thing I got here is let's talk about the Constitution a little bit because I find it odd that so many people who are supporting the silencing of Jimmy Kimmel, the party that is supporting the silencing of Jimmy Kimmel, the people, the Project 2025 people who took part in this, and even the ones who went after Stephen Colbert, same thing, merger. Got to get the merger done, get this guy out. How can these same people say they're not taking my guns? What good is having a gun if you don't have a voice? Now let's think about this. Using a gun is supposed to be the last option. Try to talk things out. Maybe you separate. Some people fight. And then we get to shooting, right? Think about war. Something happens. We try to negotiate. Negotiations don't work. Maybe a little airstrike here, a little drone strike there. Then it's all out war. But if we're just jumping to all out war without talking, do you really value life? Do you value people who are different than you? Do you want to live in a world where everybody is like you or similar to you? So I ask you, you're a constitutionalist, you're small government. How do you like the two but not the one? Why would you rather have a gun than have a mouth to speak, to learn, to engage, to debate? No, we don't want to debate. If you don't fall in line with me, it's get down or lay down. If you don't do what I say do, I'm gonna take your one and give you the two. Bow. You're dead. And unfortunately, that's where the American dream is headed. 6 feet under.